The United States is pushing once again for concrete steps to end the conflict in Ethiopia's Tigray province. Washington states that it wants to see humanitarian assistance reach the millions in dire need due to the current situation. The statement also comes while more international agencies are being restricted by the Ethiopian government. A U.S. State Department spokesman laid out the plans for easing hostilities.
We renew our calls on parties to the conflict to end hostilities and for the initiation of talks to achieve a negotiated ceasefire. We call on the TPLF to withdraw its associated military forces immediately from the Amhara and Afar regions. At the same time, we renew our calls for the Amhara regional government to withdraw immediately its associated military forces from western Tigray, and for the Eritrean government to withdraw its military forces permanently from Ethiopia. All parties should accelerate unhindered delivery of humanitarian assistance to those affected by the conflict, and the commercial blockade of Tigray must end.
Director of the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, is in neighboring Sudan this week for economic talks. Samantha Power took the time to support the American requests, saying, "All parties should accelerate unhindered delivery of humanitarian assistance to those affected by the conflict, and the commercial blockade of Tigray must end." Two organizations say their operations have been halted by Addis Ababa. Médecins Sans Frontières and the Norwegian Refugee Council both say the Ethiopian government suspended their work on July 30th. MSF says the order is for 3 months and applies to the Tigray, Amhara, Gambela, and Somali regions. Ethiopian government spokesman Redwan Hussein has accused aid agencies of playing a destructive role in the country, going so far as to allege some are arming the other side, referring to Tigrayan forces. The United Nations Director of Humanitarian Operations, Martin Griffiths, branded such statements as dangerous this week. "Blanket accusations of humanitarian aid workers need to stop. They are unfair, they are unconstructive, they need to be backed up by evidence, if there is any, and frankly, it's dangerous." 3 MSF staff members were killed in June. The organization at the time froze some of their operations in the area. Sad news has piled up this week as around 50 bodies were found floating in the Sitit River at the Sudanese border. The corpses had their hands tied, appearing to be the latest victims of the Tigray conflict. ADN TV will continue to report on political developments in the Horn of Africa.